What's happening, Lost and Damned? My name is KotyTang. When we last left off, our boy Sonic was transported back to the main plot, and he's back in New York City. So we initiate Operation Cheese.
Initiate Operation Cheese.
The Badniks are searching for the rebels, and the Resistance, for the first time ever on screen, are actually participating in the war. Sonic arrives through a portal in the sky and watches Renegade Knucks fight the Badniks. Sonic asks Knuckles what's going on, and he replies with, "Where have you been?" Sonic explains where he's been since he touched the shard. He also asks where 9 is, but Knuckles hasn't seen him either. Sonic assists in fighting the Badniks, and the Resistance celebrates a quick victory. Knuckles takes Sonic back to HQ. The Chaos Council discuss how the Resistance stole the energy crystal and are fighting in the city. New Yoke is currently running on backup power as they try to find the crystal. Rusty Rose comes in and reveals that Sonic is back and is heard talking about a second shard. Mr. Dr. Eggman explains that it takes one shard to power a city, and with 2 shards they could create another city? So this city isn't even that big. Is it really just Green Hill Zone that they took over and nothing more? Is the whole island even taken over? Is it just a section of the island? How does this world work? Mr. Dr. Eggman works on finding Sonic. At HQ, Sonic meets Rebel Rouge and she accuses Sonic of deserting them after getting the crystal shard. It's revealed that 9 took the energy crystal for himself and in turn left the Resistance to fend for themselves. Knuckles was able to escape from the Chaos Council with Rouge, and Big the Cat took them to safety. This led to the Resistance finally having an army to call their own, which gives an actual reason for the Chaos Council to have a problem with them. Rouge reveals that Sonic has been gone for weeks, confirming that time moves differently in other dimensions. The Resistance reveals to Sonic a glimpse of what used to be before New York City. Once again, the palm tree shows itself in the story, becoming a symbol for the friendship Sonic and his gang share. Thanks to this, Sonic is inspired to find 9 and the energy crystal. The Chaos Council discovers the Resistance base and begins attacking. The Resistance respond by taking the war with the Badniks to the streets. Dr. Deep, Dr. Babble, and Mr. Dr. Eggman arrive on the scene. 9 appears through a portal in the sky and uses his ship to attack the Chaos Council and the Badniks. Sonic is able to get up to 9's ship, and 9 warps them out of New York City into the realm in between. 9 names this area in between the Shatter Space. Sonic explains what he's been up to, and 9 reveals that he's been studying the crystal. Through his research, 9 was able to create the Shatter Drive, which allows him to freely travel among dimensions. 9 takes Sonic to a barren dimension that 9 calls the Grim. Sonic's outfit once again changes to fit the new dimension. So Sonic's outfit essentially changes every time he's in a new dimension. One that fits what's going to happen there, I assume. 9 reveals that this new dimension has nobody living in it. Right now, it's just him and Sonic. Sonic doesn't want to run away from his friends in New York City and disappoints 9. 9 then agrees to send Sonic back to New York City, but doesn't want to help them. Shadow briefly contacts Sonic once again, but Sonic is sent back to New York before they can properly speak. The Resistance are backed into a corner, but then Sonic arrives back in the dimension to defeat the Chaos Council. And now that Sonic is here, for some reason the Resistance fights back, but they get defeated anyway. Mr. Dr. Eggman reveals to Sonic that he heard him talking about the other energy crystals. Sonic tries to deny that there's another crystal, but Rusty Rose shows a recording of Sonic talking about it. 9 teleports back into New York City, saving Sonic, but revealing to Rusty Rose that he has the energy crystal, and thanks to this, the Chaos Council realize that the shard is more than just an energy source, and that it can rip through dimensions. The Chaos Council's goal is now to acquire the ship from 9. They turn their attention toward him and prepare a plan. 9 and Mr. Dr. Eggman battle above the city, and the Chaos Council launch their own ship. Mr. Dr. Eggman fires at 9 while he's distracted, and are able to tractor beam his ship up, allowing the Chaos Council to steal back the energy crystal. 9 smirks at the Chaos Council, ending the episode. Okay, so let's talk about it. So we have a perfect pull back to the series. After the detour that was the Boss Cage maze, we return to form, immediately delivering us a ton of new information and giving us a clear clear indicator for how the series will be moving on. While episodes 4 and 5 were low points, episode 6 is able to immediately draw us back into the main plot and we can get the story moving again. While that will be a hit on the writing as that was just terrible pacing, it's good to see that they do have an idea of where to take the series. 9 discovering the energy crystal is actually a way to warp through realities, and then accidentally lending this knowledge to the Chaos Council is excellent. This is how the story should have been moving forward in the first place. All of the Eggmen abusing the crystals and working towards sending their empire across multiple dimensions. The question now is, how will we be dealing with this new information? We're 6 episodes in of the 8-episode season? So the only thing we're waiting for is essentially the season finale, or I guess part finale in Sonic Prime's case. What is the big moment that's going to flip the entire series on its head? We still have Shadow trapped in Shadow Space as well, so hopefully we'll see how he fits into all this. Episode 6 is a fantastic draw back to form as we're once again progressing the plot of Sonic Prime. If we can keep this pace, the show will be a non-stop action-packed ride. The Chaos Council becoming an interdimensional threat is such a great concept. I'll be going over the final 2 episodes of Sonic Prime next week, and then end it with an entire review for the first part of Sonic Prime. But for now, that's all the time I've got for you guys. If you would be so kind as to leave a like and a comment of your choice down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure you're notified of all the future Sonic content that I'll be putting out. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.